Well, having an African-American president in the Oval Office is certainly a watershed moment for America. But some very visible supporters of President Obama may have tainted the moment for some. This is rapper Jay-Z and rapper Young Jeezy celebrating the inauguration in Washington at a club on Monday night. And we warn you, this is explicit.
I want to thank two people. I want to thank the mother overseas that threw 2 shoes at George Bush. And I want to thank, hold on. And listen. And I want to thank the mother who helped them move their about the White House. Get it moving, bitch. Kick butts. My president is mother black.
Never thought I'd say this, baby. I'm good. You can keep your I don't want no more Bush, no more war, no more Iraq, no more white lies. My president is black.
Well, syndicated columnist Michelle Malkin is here with us of MichelleMalkin.com and also contributor to HotAir.com. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning, Megan.
You know, this is stunning. This is the way they choose to celebrate the inauguration of our first black president. So much for a post-racial America, I guess.
Yeah, I posted the video on Monday night in the midst of the feel-good kumbaya leading up to the inauguration. And a lot of folks didn't want to pay attention to this very ugly underbelly that was going on in Washington, D.C. But it's not a shock to people who've been paying attention to these very high-profile supporters of Barack Obama in the entertainment industry. I first blogged about this song, My President is Black, in the days after the election last November. Young Jeezy first wrote this song over the summer, and it came out in advance of the Democrat National Convention, and it really gives lie to the concept that Barack Obama has ushered in this quote-unquote post-racial era. In fact, the color-coded culture is alive and well, and it has been stoked by the rap industry, and unfortunately you have heard no denunciations from the post-racial president about this very vitriolic rhetoric, you know, that really is supposed to be something we've discarded and left behind.
Well, and it would be one thing if these were rappers who were sort of doing their own thing on the outskirts, you know, what have you. That's been going on for a while. But Jay-Z, I believe he was in the VIP section watching the inauguration. I mean, he was a welcomed guest along with his wife, Beyonce. This guy is well respected. I don't understand why he would participate in something like this. I think the young Jeezy is the one who's been making these comments all along, but it's a little bit more controversial now that Jay-Z joins in and has no problem with these sorts of terms being thrown around. The N-word came out repeatedly. I mean, what kind of an example is this setting for, you know, young African Americans who would look to them for guidance on this? A
very poor and bigoted example, Megan, and exactly the kind of example that Barack Obama said that he had distanced himself from the campaign. But this slogan, "My President is Black," is very popular among the young generation. You heard it on college campuses the day after the election. It's sold on T-shirts, and it's not just Jay-Z, it's not just young Jeezy. Nas also did a song very much like it called Black President, and P. Diddy was up on stage during one of the inaugural balls using this same slogan, and you know, and the fact that we have this kind of racial identity politics still infusing pop culture, I think points to the fact that the Obama administration itself has not distanced itself from these kind of policies. And just today, I think this is very related, Megan, another video came out of Robert Reich, the economic advisor formerly from the Clinton administration and now from Obama, talking about how the stimulus funds should not go to white male contractors. It's the same kind of mentality of bean counting, and it's, you know, it's the same old, same old. It's the same old Democrat mentality of treating people based on the color of their skin rather than the content of their character or their content of their resumes. You know, not exactly the kind of legacy we thought Martin Luther King was supposed to leave.
Well, I know, Michelle, that, you know, when you comment on these things and when others comment on these things, some people come out and call you racist for even commenting on it, which seems a little boneheaded to have the exact wrong message as a result of these. But we appreciate you blogging about it. We saw the tape. We were rather surprised by it. And we hope that we don't see more of it. Michelle Malkin, always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Megan, while you